We did promise we'd get back to Shelbourne, Dermot. What's it like at the moment? I mean, the crowd, there was a big crowd there to watch the match on Friday night. Obviously, you're very frustrated that you haven't got that win yet.
Yeah, but the crowd have been fantastic. There was 2,500 people, I think, there on Friday. In fairness, Dundalk brought 600 or 700 with them. It was a great atmosphere, fantastic atmosphere. It's unfortunate that the quality of football doesn't match the crowd. Yeah,
you'll be disappointed with the manner you conceded the 2 goals. Not happy with the defending, Dermot?
Not happy at all. And no, it's poor. But I haven't said that. You get very annoyed on the night. But I mean, the players are all players that were given to me by different people. I mean, and they've got to learn very quickly. I mean, apart from Tony, the eldest player is James Chambers, who's 20. Like, you know, it's very, very inexperienced, and I can't fault them for effort. But we've got to learn. We've got to get a bit more guile. I mean, the 2 goals are absolutely shocking. Look, both goals came from inside their own half, inside their half when we're defending, and it's very poor. You can't dress that up, like, you know. It's bad defending. It's bad defending.
Obviously, it's important to start the league well, Paul, isn't it? And as Dermot said, to disappoint with the defending there.
Yeah, he said he thought Waterford would be out in the training pitch for a while, starting to defending. I think you'll be up there as long as them looking at that. It's poor defending, but you know, as Dermot said, he's inherited that he's been given some players that they're young, inexperienced players, and they're going to have to learn to trade the hard way.
Yeah, it's a unique situation for you, Dermot, isn't it? Assembling a team from scratch, really.
Well, no, I've assembled teams from scratch before. I did it with Dublin City, but I had, you know, time, and I knew I got first division players that I thought could win the league. I mean, in this case, it's different. And I don't want to be sounding like I'm dismissing the players. I'm not. I mean, that's what I took the job. That's what we had. We got all those players up within a couple of days, and I have to say, as a bunch of fellas, they're absolutely fantastic as far as training and attitude and everything else is concerned. I've no faults. It's just that I suppose I mean, I was at the board, the chairman says to me, like, don't be worried, we don't expect this, we don't expect that, we're glad to be in the league, we're glad to be surviving, and all the crowd are saying the same thing, and that's right, and I know that, and that's when I took the job, I knew that too. But as a...
Ollie's been going to the games, has he?
Yeah, he was there on Friday night. I think he was at the International on Saturday, and you know, he's getting his treatment, and hopefully things will turn out well from there.
I want to ask you as well, Dermot, before we finish tonight, about the Champions League situation. Are you in the dark about that, or is there any clearer picture who will be representing the league for the Champions League?
Have passport will travel? No, I don't know. I'm not privy to the workings of the inner sanctum now. I have to say, I've heard nothing about it for or against.
It's looking like Derry, doesn't it?
Well, realistically, we're not there. You know, we're bottom of the first division, and you know.
Yeah, and Pats could get in there as well. Of course, if Derry play in the Champions League, Pats could be elevated to the UEFA Cup.
Yeah, it's quite possible, and it's probably quite likely. I don't see really, you know, how Shells could play in the Champions League given the position they're in, and I think Pats could get into the UEFA Cup at the expense of Shells. They've got into the Santa Cup at the expense of Shells and made the semi-final. So fingers crossed they'll do the same at UEFA.
Okay, thanks, gentlemen. Great to have your company again tonight. And that's all we've time for, I'm afraid, for this evening. We'll be